Hello and welcome to Sonic Saturday, the show where I'm making my way through every single Sonic game. We're continuing on the Dreamcast today as we venture into Sonic's party game, Sonic Shuffle. Let's get started. I've always been a fan of party games. My sister and I grew up playing Mario Party 1 and 2 and 3 on our N64 constantly. Even my wife and I now pop in Mario Party 8 every so often on the Wii. The thing that runs in common with both of these instances is that I was playing with someone else. Due to limitations, I played Sonic Shuffle by myself, opting for the story mode of the game. This, I think, influenced my opinion on the game quite a bit, so keep that in mind when I say that this was single-handedly one of the most boring and slow-moving party games I've ever played. I felt myself starting to fall asleep playing the game, and was only revived when a minigame was triggered. These were probably the saving grace of the whole experience, and they were never even guaranteed to happen, since it relied on landing on a minigame space instead of auto-triggering at the end of each round. When they were triggered, there were definitely some fun ones, but they were over far too fast. Most minigames lasted 30 seconds at most, and then it was back to wandering aimlessly around the board, hoping to get to the precious stone before the CPU did. Speaking of CPUs, I played them on easy for the time I spent with the game, and I shudder to think what the hard setting was, with what I played was considered easy. I could have just been terrible at the game, which is possible, but it seemed like the CPU had the greatest luck in the world. Every single battle they always pulled the perfect card, every single minigame they moved with amazing precision, and in every mini-event they always got the best outcome possible, no matter what. I landed on 2 mini-events and lost rings both times. Knuckles landed on around 4 during the game and got the best outcome every single time. It made it super frustrating because it didn't feel like anything was a game of skill or foresight, it felt like everything was pure luck. On the graphics front, I'm very conflicted with this game as a whole. The boards and minigames were well designed and are pretty cool looking overall. But this is hands down some of the most ugly these characters have ever looked in a 3D space. I don't know if some of the graphical issues I ran into were from the game or my emulator, but the mouths always moved super strangely, and the characters moved like animatronics. When talking about Sonic's transition into 3D, I thought they meant the adventure games. Nope, clearly they meant this game. I was so hopeful that this game was going to be a lot more fun than it ended up being. I think if I had the ability to do multiplayer, that might have been better, but as a single player game, this sucks. I believe Sonic has some other party games coming up, so hopefully those are better. What did you think of Sonic Shuffle? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe while you're down there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.